Ulti Zeta here. Welcome back to more Let's Play Metroid Samus Returns. I need to remember what I was doing. I know I probably explained a lot of what I was going to be doing before, but I don't remember. It's been a couple days. And by couple, I mean 2, and that's all it takes for me in this game, you know? That's all it takes. Sometimes my mind just goes blump, and at that point I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know why do you expect me to know what I was doing? I don't know, maybe it's just a sign I'm getting old. I'm gonna be... The real first sign of getting old is not remembering how old you're gonna be. That's kind of like the unfortunate happenstance of that regard. Let me think. December 96. So I'll be turning 29 this year? I think I'm turning 29 this year. So what do they say about, like, before your 30s? It's like, that's like supposedly is the best years of your life or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how much stock I put into that idea. Ow. Feels a little needlessly, like, dismissive of growing up. Okay. Gimme. But either way, it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna be 30 in a couple years. I don't know how that happened. I'm just bouncing straight down, but whatever. Alright, let's see what kind of foe we got in here. Another one of you. Let me just reconstitute my everything. I really want to try this. Because that's what it always felt like you should be able to do. And I looked it up. In fact, and I was like, it says to use the grapple beam. What the hell am I doing wrong? And I went back to the footage, and what I saw there was I did use the grapple beam. Whoa. Well, that was certainly exciting. I did use the grapple beam. But I guess I didn't hold on to it or something. I don't know. Because I definitely used the grapple beam on it. I watched myself do it in footage. But either way, that was definitely a way cool boss fight when you, like, understand that there are all these, like, little cinematics you could do in the middle of it. I saw something mentioned about, like, parrying attacks. I was like, oh, right, that is a thing you can do against boss fights in this game, is parry stuff. I wonder how that goes. And I realized, like, oh, that's probably, like, the little, you know, like, lunge attack that, like, is just kind of a brief little lunge. Like, that happened in the other smaller guys, too, not the super small guys. So I've been getting the large attacks for those guys. The parries for those guys. Like the middle ones. Not the babus, not the biggies, the middle ones. The ones that would poop on me. So if I encounter one more of those guys, I'll be sure to try and get a proper counter in so we can watch the cinematic for that. But yeah, that was a fun fight. I've definitely improved at fighting them now that I, like, know what the hell I'm doing. Because, like, I wouldn't even say that's knowing what the hell I'm doing. That's more like being aware of what I was missing, I guess, is another option for that. Go away. No one likes you. So why didn't I go this way? I don't know why I never went this way. I just kind of didn't. There's no clear reason. I just kind of didn't. Let's see what's over this way. Lots, apparently. Oh, there's another Metroid somewhere around these parts. Might as well go down here and save. So my expectation is there's 2 more Metroids I have to kill in this area. So my expectation is there's going to be one north here. Ow, ow. I really like having the Tortoise Bog music. It adds something nice. Okay, I'm gonna assume that. I'll stop making it harder on myself. Ah. Am I gonna come backwards through this? I have to assume so. I have to assume so. Because there's a teleporter over there, isn't there? Come on. Oh, hey! I was just talking about one of you guys. Oh. I've confused him, and I've confused myself as well. It's gonna be very embarrassing if this guy kills me, winds up killing me. Why is every shot binking? We got one more super left. Yeah! Cool cinematic shot. And it killed it. Okay. For all I know, that might be the very last one of those guys that I fight, so good timing on that part. Alright. The goodest of works. And yes, indeed, we are heading backwards. Am I? Ah, right. Ceiling. Alright, so... Okay. Huh? Okay, well. I'll definitely take a missile tank. But I'm just kind of confused why you can go to the left there. Oh well. Not the biggest of dealios. Realize I'm going slightly wrong direction. Alright, so now my assumption is the last Metroid's gonna be down. Right down below me. And I could really probably use some more stuff. Super missiles, health, you name it. That'd be nice. That'd be good. That'd be appreciated. Alright. Bring it to the arm. Well, I wouldn't have been able to go through that door. Otherwise, normally, anyway. Well, I can't go that way. Okay, that's just there to be there. Sure. I guess I can save. Nope, that's the teleport station. Incorrect. Incorrect. Ow. You can just stop existing. Oh, I can shoot these guys through the helmet now. Hell yeah. And that's what I like to see. Yep, and here's the last of the Metroids I'm missing. Well, sort of. Okay. Fine. Be that way if you must. I'll go this way instead. Oh, good. The amoeba. They're good for getting health and stuff like that. Huh. What is the point of this, then? I don't know. I forgot which button was which. I forgot it was on the touchscreen. Man, honestly, I sometimes kind of wish that this game was not on 3DS. Because, like, this is a fun game that I have definitely been enjoying, but, like, there are moments that are just, like, weird to me about, like, playing it. I guess that makes me look forward to Metroid Dread, huh? Because, like, it's the same team. But I've got every other Metroid game to play first, since I'm playing them in, like, order, you know? Chronologically, at least. Not necessarily release order, otherwise then I would only have one game to play before this. And it would then be Dread. Because this was the last Metroid game that came out before Dread. That's how timelines work. But my next game after this will be Super, the classic, and the first Metroid game in the Metroid series that I will be playing that isn't a remake. Or a Prime game. The first Metroid game that is just the Metroid game. Okay. Come on. You know you want to. Ah! You want me to do something cool? I can do something cool if you just lunge at me. Ah! Well, Super Missile ended it. Whatever, I still got the partial cinematic. I think for those guys, it really does not change the fight that much, all things considered, because, like, they don't lunge that often, while also allowing you to counterattack them. Okay, nothing special or spectacular. Let's get out of here. We have finished Area 5. That means I think there's 3 areas left from what I remember reading online. I looked up just being like, hey, how many areas are in this game? So I have a vague idea of how long this game is, and I think it said 8. So. That's the information I'm going off of. Anyways, yeah. I guess the question is, do I want to use that teleport thing above me? Where am I going? Yeah, I'm going fairly far. And I have quite a ways to go, so yeah, I think the teleport station is probably for the best. Why did I not get that? Do I remember? I don't remember. I should check. Probably not too hard to check. Let's go see. For all I know, it's probably just something that like had the crystal, but like, or it could be power. I don't remember. There. I hit right. It took me up there. It could. There are still things I don't have. The crystal eater, destroyer, muncher, and the power bombs. I don't have power bombs yet. So we'll probably be getting power bombs in the next area if I had to guess. Alright, let's see what this was down here. It could have been a gravity suit thing. I don't think I had gravity suit by this point. Or it could have been a screw attack thing. It was a gravity suit thing. Okay. Nice and simple to check then. You don't know. I don't know. Whatever. Let me just go fill out this map square real quick. Because, you know, that's how I do. Huh? How do I fill out this map square? Ah. Not entirely sure which one that is, but okay. I filled out the map square. Let's get on to where I'm going then. Okay. Excuse me. Samus Aran coming through to inflict pain upon her body. Alright. I will do a quick save-a-rooney. Baba booey. And let's go drain the acid. From what I remember of seeing the original Metroid 2, this was not originally like an acid thing. It was more so... Well, the acid was around, but there wasn't like this seal. It was just like, as soon as you killed all the Metroids in the area, there would be like this earthquake, and suddenly you'd just be able to keep going. It was a little less precise, I guess. But I can see where like there might be a little more mystique there. I don't know. The way I feel this game is best viewed as is like a reimagining rather than like a full-on remake. Because I feel like a lot of people view remakes as like, think like the Thousand Year Door remake, where it's like upgrade visuals, make it look nicer, maybe change a couple of tiny things for quality of life, but overall keep it the same experience. Overall. Oh. That was never anything, it's just a shortcut. Whereas this is definitely not the Return of Samus. This is Samus Returns, and there is definitely distinctions between that. Well, can't get that. And I guess it kind of like depends, because like the people who want a faithful remake, like the original game, but just playing nicer and whatnot, like they kind of lost out in the sense that they didn't get that, you know? And there is a disappointment there that I would fully understand, and don't really inherently like want to be like, no, people can't be disappointed with this game. It's a good game. But I think, at the very least, looking at it as, like, its own different... Like, think, like, the Resident Evil 4, like... Or 2 or 3 remakes, you know? Like, where, like, they're inspired by the original game, absolutely. But they're also still very different games that play differently and whatnot. And so it's like, I don't know. I don't want to, like, dismiss anyone's feelings on a game. I don't want to dismiss anyone's feelings on anything. But I guess, like, part of the vibe I have is just, I don't know. It's just that I'm enjoying the game, so the more that I get to feel like it doesn't need to be with an asterisk, makes me feel better, I guess. Fancy schmancy. But I do definitely, like, understand, like, the frustration of, like, a remake like this that's, like, it's close to being the original game. It's not Metroid 2, you know? But at the same time, it's also very much not Metroid 2. It's Metroid Samus Returns, and it creates this entirely different vibe merely based on the original, and I don't know, like... It really ultimately just depends on how much you're willing to accept, I suppose. I should take that off. I didn't even realize I still had it on. Despite the fact that I'm glowing green. Hi. Screw attack just kind of kills stuff, doesn't it? Ow. And sometimes it explodes on things. Okay, save point. I've only been recording for 28 minutes, though. So, like, I've still kind of got a little time in the episode. I can keep going. I think my main thing about, like, comparing this to Metroid 2 and, I guess, AM2R is that it will probably be way different when I eventually play the original, because then I'll actually be able to compare instead of just going off of like YouTube videos and YouTube reviewers and whatnot who explain stuff. I'm gonna go this way, sure, because that's what all my information on Metroid has really come from. Is like people like Some Call Me Johnny. And probably one or two other people. I know Tor likes this game. So. Go away. Okay, I still can't kill these guys. They are the new annoyance. Yeah. I kind of realized a little bit too late. Wait, I recognize this explosion thing. Okay. I won't go that way, I guess. Is this door permanently open now? Ah, that's why I couldn't go up this way. Because my thought was like, I didn't go up because I was like, it kind of looks very obviously centered around going this way. So I'll go up later. Oh, we're having the prank again, I see. Alright, I'm probably gonna go until I find the next save point, because they're not usually too spread out, you know? They're not too spread out. I only have a teleport point already. I mean, I guess it makes sense. You wanna be kind of near the... Oh. Well, I guess it has been technically 30 minutes now. It has indeed been 30 minutes. I don't want to make a liar of myself, so I guess next time on Let's Play Metroid Samus Returns, I was expecting at least, like, you know, 2 more minutes before I reached another one of these, but whatever. Next time on Let's Play Samus Returns, we will continue in, where are we, Area 6 now? There's only 6 more Metroids left, so we're cutting it close down to the... I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm using metaphors when they're not the right ones. Whatever. Next time on Let's Play Sammy Returnee. Moving on.